Kirsten, I'm so excited to have you on board, and I'm also excited that we have a full lineup again. Yay! Saturday, Leon and I went to Detroit to see Kidam, and it was awesome. It was so worth seeing it live. I've watched the movie Kidam more times than I can count. We had it when I was growing up, and I watched it a lot. I pretty much know it by heart, so it was nice to see some change-ups in the live show, which I was very happy with because it made it more awesome. And we waved to Canada as we sauntered ourselves on the walkway to the arena. As far as my thoughts and impressions, I liked it better than Alegria, which I saw last spring, maybe? Last year sometime. That one was okay. I hadn't seen it before, but I pretty much like all of their stuff. But definitely, Kidam's still my favorite, but both of them are good in their own right. There was a new clown, and he could have stolen the show if he had wanted to. He almost did. Some may say that he actually did. He was so hilarious! In other news, so I'm doing a 7-day trial of Weight Watchers. It's going pretty well so far. It'll switch over to a full month on Thursday. Here are my initial thoughts. It's easy to understand and it's easy to follow. You have kind of a dashboard that has all your information as far as your daily food intake, your remaining points, your weekly allotted points that are left, any activity points that you've gotten through exercise. All that stuff is kind of kept and tracked on this dashboard, which is very handy. It also has a search feature for food and activities that you just plop in. You say how long you did it, how much you ate, and it totals up the points, and you can add it to your tracker. When you go to check your weight and or measurements, there's a graph or a table that you can see your progress so far. Right now I have technically 2 data points, but the first one wasn't really correct. But that's okay. This week will be better. Since I had been on the plan one day the first time I weighed in, it's skewed. But this week I'll have been on it for a full week when I weigh in on Friday. There was one thing that I didn't really like, and that was the site navigation. It was kind of weird for me, and I found it difficult to find what I was looking for. As you may have noticed, there's no slideshow. I think that is partly the result of the photographer being sick, so that may be why there are no photos, so maybe next week? I worked on the baby blanket some this weekend, and in digging in that bag, I found some origami paper. It's the red foily paper that I don't really like, but there's about 50 sheets in there, which at this point I'm just trying to get them done. Don't really care what kind of paper it is. Maybe in the meantime I'll start working on stringing them together. To continue this little segment about the baby blanket, I think I'm going to try to do 10 more stripes, see what the length is at that point, and maybe bind off and be done. Well, done with the knitting part. I still got to weave in some ends, but most of the work will have been done. I think that might be it. My cats are being crazy. Oh, speaking of cats, Pippa goes to the vet for her spay on Valentine's Day. She's not going to like it, but I am. I'm going to like it. She'll get over it. She'll be fine. I found some origami paper. I would like to officially welcome you. That sounds really bad. That's kind of gross.